Okay, so the stream should be coming up live to you guys in a minute. Jeff, you let me know when you could see. It's 5 p.m. and we're live. Sox Friday Night Alive. Um, we got a different one tonight. So uh, Calvin, Calvin, uh, Boston Terrorist. Jeff is in here. Um, appreciate you being here. We got uh, who we got in here? We got I moved my thing. Oh, okay. Aries Virgo 88. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you being here. I really do. Thank you for coming in. Um, we're going to get started in just a minute. So we're doing something different tonight, and I think it's going to work out good. Todd is in. Welcome in, Rowdy. We're just getting started. Uh, Todd is in Louisiana. He's at the Boothill Speedway with our friend Perry, and they're going to do some live reporting from that location. We've been trying it out here a little bit. I think it's going to work. So I think what I'm going to do is just go ahead. Hello, Turtles Walking. Welcome in. Welcome in. Chris with Ari's World. Welcome in. I'm pretty much going to have to keep up with the chat on this one, you guys, and let Todd know what's going on. But he's getting ready to. I'm going to go ahead and bring Todd on stage. And there we go. Todd, I got you in here, bud.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. Hello, Sean. Yeah, so Todd, welcome in. Perry, welcome in. Thanks for being there. Todd's going to kind of take us around the racetrack and head around, I think, to end up down at the pits, I think, aren't you, Todd?
Absolutely. That's the plan.
All right, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make myself small. Pollux, welcome in. Appreciate you being here. And thank you for coming in. Todd, if you want to take it, I'm going to go ahead. I'll just pop in when I need to. But I'm going to get a little bit smaller, make you a little bit bigger, and let you do it.
Sounds like a plan.
All right.
What we're looking at there is the announcer's booth in the press box at Boothill Speedway in Greenwood, Louisiana. We're just east of Shreveport, Louisiana. I'm sorry, west of Shreveport. And look here, the racing doesn't start until 7. In local time, of course, it just turned 5 o'clock. We know that because Sock Monkey just went live. And so you can see a lot of people have already showed up to the stands here. Are you all right with that?
Yep.
I want to show you something. I have somebody helping me, and this is going to be a huge help. I had set my backpack down, and I'm like, okay, I got to get it before I go. Look at the man right there. That's my good friend, Perry. This is our second year coming to Boothill to the races. And Perry's going to help out, and that's a huge help. All right. Thank you, Perry. All right.
Good to see you again, Perry. I haven't seen you for a long time, my friend.
I want to show you something very interesting about this place that I think is pretty cool, actually. If you see, you'll see a lot of empty chairs up here. So what people do, and this is very rural, and like Perry and I, we have our stadium seats up there, and we have our little cooler with our refreshments and everything. And we're going to go off and leave that like a lot of these people do. They get here early and they get set up. This place will be packed by the time they put race cars on the track. Trust me. And nobody messes with your stuff. It'll be there when we get back. And yeah, you're kind of like stake and claim, like you're squatting on that piece of property, and that's yours for the night. I've never seen anything like that before at any venue I've been to. So this is what's called the grandstands on this side. I just showed you. And over here is the racetrack. It's a dirt racetrack. There's a nice retaining wall. The pits where we're going are over there. We have to walk all the way around the track to get to the pit side where the race cars are. Right there is where every racer here wants to be at the end, winner's circle. And right after the race is over, that's where we'll go. I think all of y'all belong on the winner's circle. That's not a circle, though. That's more like a winner's rectangle, isn't it?
I think it is. Welcome in. Kevin popped in, Todd, and so did Troy. Anthony's in here. Ann's in here. We've got quite a few people coming in. I just want to let you know that. Sean's in here. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I know a lot of people here, Sock Monkey, are here because they're friends. Yep. And maybe they're curious, and we usually have fun. I don't know how many race fans we have here. So let's ask, and you look in the chat and see. I'm going to ask you a question. Who will be right there in this thing? Right there. What is the person called that goes into that when the racing starts? And see, you got a little ladder back here. Or there's a fella, or it may be a lady that climbs up into that box and controls the race. What is that person called? Come on. All right. And just so you know, stay off the fence. All right. Let me know if we have the right answer.
So we have yeah. So Chris is correct. Sean's correct. Anthony is correct. Chris said the man with the flag, and that's correct. Anthony said the flag. Sean said the flag man. So you're all right.
Oh, the correct answer was Fred.
Oh, get out of here.
Oh, flag man. That'll do. We will count flag man as the correct answer.
Absolutely.
Okay, so you can see the track. And just so you know, I know there's a lot of people here that aren't familiar with dirt racing. So this is not just the dirt, right? That would be horrible to race on. They have what's called a water truck, and the water truck goes around here. It actually is a big tanker of water, and they spray it down with water, and then they work the track. They call it farming the track, and they actually have specialized equipment, and what they're shooting for is just the right amount of moisture in that dirt. It's not mud, but it's not loose, dry dirt either. It's kind of an in-between. And you can't build a dirt racetrack out of just any dirt. If you're lucky enough to live in an area that has the right kind of dirt, you're very lucky, because a lot of tracks import tons and tons and tons of dirt to make their track the best it could be. Look at the top of the trash can, has a Hoosier Racing tire as the rim. I like that.
Yeah. Hey, Todd.
Yes, sir.
Calvin, the Boston Terrierist, Jeff is asking if is this a big race?
Okay, so here's what's going on. This is in what's called the World of Out, and that's good to have that question as we go along, because we're going to be in not a dead area, but we're kind of making our way around to the pits. This is called the World of Outlaws series, and this is the next to last event. And the racers that do every race in the series, there have been 38 so far, and there's only maybe a dozen or so of the drivers that have participated that have raced in all 38, because they're all over the country. It takes a lot to make them all. And this is a very big race, because there's a points championship going on, and there's a lot of money at stake. So just before we get away from it, that's a little concession stand. Got porta potties back there. This concessions, and maybe just drinks or something, will be open. And we have a food truck here. And I think that's about all the food on the property as far as I know. So yeah, we're going to see him over here, but I'll say Bobby Pierce leads right now the championship, and Nick Hoffman is only 108 points behind him, and Ryan Gustin is 270 points behind him. And to put that in perspective, I don't know that I remember exactly, but I believe the winner gets 100. If I'm not mistaken, 150 points. And second place gets 146. There's a 4-point difference. And then it's 2 points less each place down. Like third would be 144. And then 142 and so forth.
Hey, Todd.
So, yes?
I had a quick question just on that. So this is a 50,000.
I made it. Go ahead.
This is 50,000 to win, so that's 50,000 for the whole event, or is that a nightly thing?
So I know tomorrow night is 50,000 to win. I don't think it's that much tonight. Your audio kind of broke up, Sock Monkey. I hope that was just a little blip. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, I can hear you fine. So, Mike, it says World of Outlaws late models 50,000 to win, so that's for the whole event, correct?
Okay, there's racing tonight, Friday night, and that pays X amount to win and so much for second and third. It's typically not as much as Saturday night. I would be surprised if this is 50,000 to win both nights, but maybe it is. If you go to that to the Speedway's website and click on schedule, and then go to this event, and you should be able to look at Friday and Saturday and see. So these are different racers, merch trailers. So to finish that thought, after this race, there's only one other race left, and that's at the short track at Charlotte. That's a lot of the major speedways, like the Charlotte Motor Speedway, where NASCAR races. They'll also have a really nice dirt track, like Talladega has the Talladega short track. We're just going to kind of loop through to give you an idea of the kind of merch and stuff that they have at these places. And we're actually going to stop at one of my favorites. How are you doing today?
We're doing well, thank you.
All right, glad to hear it. There's a Tim McCready poster or banner. All right. So Perry, that's where I need to go check out. And I don't think they're going to have it. You ready?
Ready.
All right. I'm going to go ask these people some questions. Hang on. I'm going to go. This is Race Ranch. This is the vendor, the company that represents Tyler Erb, my favorite driver.
Nice.
And there's a special T-shirt that I want. I've ordered it online, but it hasn't come yet. And I'm hoping to get to talk to him a little bit in the pits if I get lucky. And I'm hoping to get it autographed, a hat or a T-shirt of this special. We'll talk about that in a little bit. It's a very, very cool thing. But I want to see if they have them here. And this guy, I think he's called the Flip Flop Man. Is that right?
Sir,
Is that you?
That's me.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I hear about you all the time. It sounds like you have a lot of fun.
Yes, sir.
So I'm really curious about the For the Kids shirts. I have mine ordered, but they didn't come in time. Do you have those here?
I have some in stock.
Do you have an XL?
I do.
I need an XL For the Kids shirt. Do you have that in a hat?
I don't have it in a hat.
All right. And do you sell Sharpies?
I don't.
I forgot my
Tyler always
Sharpie.
steals all mine.
Do you think he'll have one?
Oh, he'll definitely have one.
Okay.
He should have a bunch, because like I said, he steals all of mine.
I'm going to tell him that you didn't have one because he stole it, and you said that he needs to use it to autograph this
100%, you
freaking
tell him.
T-shirt.
That Flip Flop says, quit stealing all the Sharpies.
What's your real name, Flip Flop?
Darren.
But does anybody even know that?
Yeah.
A few people?
AA Ron or Flip Flop.
Oh, yeah, AA Ron. That's what he calls you all the time, AA Ron. Okay. That's AA Ron, the Flip Flop Man. He's kind of famous in the dirt car world. A legend, even.
I'm known by a few people.
All right. Thank you so much, AA Ron. Can you tell us, do you have flip-flops on right now?
I don't.
Clogs, huh?
I left. Yeah, I got the tennis shoes on right now. I went on a walk this morning and never switched back.
Thank you very much, sir.
You guys enjoy tonight.
All right. All right. So now that I got it, and I wanted white because it would make a better. Tyler Erb was in the Texas Children's Hospital, very ill as a youth, and as I guess to pay back or to show his appreciation all these years later, he's a very high level super late model driver, super dirt late model, and he took the wraps or his car, this special car at the World 100. It's traditional. They have a special wrap, not their normal thing. Or think of it as the paint job, the look of the car, the theme. And the children that are currently at Texas Children's Hospital, and they're being treated for cancer, all kinds of cancer, leukemia, all kinds of things. They gave them some markers and whatever, and a blank white vinyl wrap, and the children did it. Can you get that, Perry? So Tyler said, I've seen an interview with him, and he says on one side that you can tell that it was like the little kids, the 4, 5, and 6-year-olds that did it, because it's just, scribbling and a market or whatever. That's the wrap on his race car. And on the other side, it looks like some older kids did it, where there's actually some designs, some images and things like that they tried to do. It's really cool. I don't think he'll have that wrap here. That was for the World 100 where they do that, but maybe he will. He'll probably have the green and purple one, which I like too. But let's go find out. All right.
Hey, Todd.
All right. Yes, sir.
This is one of the easiest lives I've ever done. I'm just sitting here having a cold beverage watching you. You're doing
You know
really
what?
good. Huh?
I don't think that's right. You should have to wait until I get back to my cooler because I'm going to file a complaint with Human Resources.
I know a guy.
Yeah.
I do know a guy.
Jeff, I'm gonna need a form. Could you send me that form, please? There's just more racing gear. They got T-shirts and die-cast cars and koozies and hats. And these are called these are replica doors of that car. That's Brandon Shepherd, a very famous and popular driver. Well, all of this is Brandon Shepherd. It looks like Brandon Shepherd is super popular. And some of these, like Race Ranch, they handle the gear for probably, I would say 12 or 15, maybe 20 different drivers. And some drivers, them and their families, they do their own. They handle it all themselves. And if you go to their trailer, that's all you see. There's Billy Moyer, very famous, legendary. He's an older guy now, but still very popular because of everything he did in and for the sport. And see, you can even buy here. This is a Billy Moyer race used. They get all dented up and bent, and they beat them back out, and they duct tape them. They do what they have to keep using them. But you can buy that whole door right there for only $400 and put it on the wall in your man cave. And I don't think I would ever pay. I've seen them for $250, but I've never. $400 is. I don't think I would ever do that. It would have to be a Tyler Erb door, and it would have to be, I don't know, if it was the one. See, my daughter spent some time at Texas Children's Hospital, so I have a very fond or a soft spot in my heart for, if there was a For the Kids, that was the name of that theme, For the Kids. I don't know how much I would pay for that door. That seems like a waste of money, but I won't say I wouldn't consider it. That would be very cool. That would be even cooler if I gave it to my daughter, but she wouldn't have anywhere to put that. She can inherit it when I'm gone. Oh, check out the die casts. That is so freaking awesome. Are these all new die casts, or are some of them like
older?
Oh, so like what do you call it, vintage and stuff like that from years past?
Yes, sir. Some of the drivers don't even race no more.
Oh,
Some of them are passed away.
There's a Davenport car.
I call this place Memory Lane. My son says no, it's Aaron's Diecast.
So I know a lot of YouTube. We're live streaming right now. I know a lot of people that are really into diecast. So I'm going to show this a little close. They might
I
be
got a whole bunch
pretty
of back
interested
walls,
in
yes,
that. There's a lot of YouTubers that are really into Hot Wheels and stuff.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Well, I'm busy right now. I may have to come back. You got any Tyler Erbs? No. They sold out, I bet.
Over there. They ain't got them over there at the Tyler Herb trailer.
Yeah, those are all the new ones.
Yes, sir. I don't have no old ones. I sell them as fast as I set them out.
Thank you, Aaron.
Thank you.
Second Aaron we've come across. Well, the first one was Aaron. And there's the actual World of Outlaws, the series that is being raced here today. That's their trailer. 18-wheeler and nothing in it but the merch of the World of Outlaws.
Hey, Todd.
Yes, sir.
We got Danny came in, trucking with Deb and Mike have come in. Troy's in here.
Awesome.
I already told you that. Veronica with my fluffy pack is in.
Howdy.
Welcome in, Veronica. Appreciate you a lot.
We're
Go ahead.
should have been here.
Yeah, who you talked to on the phone?
Hang on. I'm not talking to anybody on the phone. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Kerry, but I'd be rude not to talk to the fellow that flagged me down.
Go ahead.
So we're live streaming on YouTube. What can you say about the World of Outlaws racing?
The greatest drivers on the planet.
They say it's the greatest show on earth, right? Or something like that.
Greatest show, greatest drivers.
I love it.
Greatest fans.
You travel all over the country with this rig,
Yes, sir.
right?
I drive this truck and trailer.
So they've been 38 events so far. You've been to all of them, huh?
Yes, sir.
Wow, that's some miles. Well, you're fixing to get a little break, right? Is that when the season ends, you get a little time off. And
roller coaster ride. It's finally going downhill now. We're almost to the end there.
all right. Well, stay safe out there. There's a lot of idiots on the road, you know.
Well, thank you. You also be safe too.
All right. Yep. Bye-bye. There you go. World of Outlaws merch.
So Todd,
Lots of it. Yes,
Uh,
sir.
Anthony said that I'm the news anchor and Todd is the in the field correspondent.
Yeah.
Wants to know what the name of the news channel is. I guess it's I don't know what to come up with a name. You're doing a good job, and I'm enjoying it as much as everybody else is.
All right. We're 20 minutes in, so I would say I'm just about right. We're
I think you're doing great, and you
there's
got to hop on that 4-wheeler and you guys zip on around there a little quicker.
give y'all kind of an idea what kind of wind we got. Just a nice gentle breeze, and look at that beautiful flag up there.
You know what? And two, I'm noticing, I think, from the direction of that flag that breeze is going to be perfect for later on when the track starts drying out a little bit.
Yeah, that's a good point. The Sock Monkey and I go to the World of Outlaws sprint car races annually down near within an hour of where we live. And we have learned if the wind's blowing just right and the track gets dry, it gets dusty, it's like it's raining, you know, only it's dirt. There are people in the stands that have on goggles and face masks. They're the smart ones. It's just part of it, though. It happens. And some people are prepared and some aren't.
Yeah. Sometimes they have the
Mr.
breeze
Perry?
back, though, when it gets dusty.
Approximately what is the temperature?
I believe we're at 85, 86 degrees.
We're going to Perry for the weather report.
Oh, nice.
I believe we've got 85 or 86 degrees currently with under sunny skies.
Any chance of rain?
No chance.
No chance.
You know what? I think the weatherman finally got it right. Hey! Hey, he's got a Sturgis shirt on.
I've got a few Sturgis shirts, but they're pretty old.
And this dude was enjoying the races a little too much before the races even started. That's a head start. When you passed out under the tailgate of your truck, the race they hadn't even fired up an engine yet. He's just resting his eyes. Here's some of that equipment I was talking about for working the track. That roller, I'm sure that's a very specialized roller. I've never seen one of those in a cornfield. And we got your standard old Caterpillar maintainer.
Hey, Todd,
Yes, sir.
what time are they going to start, like, hot lapping and working the track, do you think?
They already been working the track. So they get it really wet, and they know just from experience that as it dries and all that stuff, they're just trying to time it just right. As far as they say, racing starts at 7. And I don't know if that means the first cars will hit the track at 7, but I don't think that's what that means. I think we'll see cars out there, and usually the lesser classes, like the super stocks or something like that, the local guys, and they'll send about 10 or 15 or 20 of them out to work the track, where they just drive around and around and around to help get it packed down and in racing condition. That makes sense?
It does, and it kind of helps build grooves and stuff like that as well, right?
Yeah. Well, yes. Well, that gets complicated. I don't know if grooves is the right word, but you're right. They're trying to get it how they want it for sure. And there's a whole lot of those things run around over here in the pits. If you're with a race team or one of the major sponsors, you get to have a mule or a 4-wheeler or a golf cart or e-bike, little motorbikes to run around, not having to walk everywhere.
Sheriff.
Yeah, in Louisiana, they have parishes, not counties. So apparently we are in Caddo Parish. And we are also safe.
Looks like they have a lot of share ride vehicles there.
Yeah, or a whole lot of sheriff's deputies that really like dirt car racing, one of the two. I'll tell you what, if they ask her who wants to work this duty and who wants to work the local nightclub, I'm raising my hand for the dirt racing.
There you go.
YouTube video, guys.
We're live streaming on YouTube, and we just want to say every one of you for what you do.
Absolutely.
All right. Y'all have a wonderful, safe evening.
Have a good night.
God bless America.
God bless America.
There we go.
There you
There's
go.
the crew. All right. Man, that's a good seats they got right there. Got that toter parked there with seats right on top overlooking the track.
Nice.
The number 4 car. And I didn't show it, but I noticed that these pits are so full. They've got a bunch of cars out in the spectator parking lot. This is a big thing for a track like this. I guarantee you this is by far their biggest revenue generator of the year. Just so y'all know, that Perry and my tickets, it's been a while, I bought them a while back, but I think including the pit pass to be able to come over here, I think it's $10 extra. And I think that was a total of $45 a piece. So it's $90 just for the 2 of us. And I don't know how many thousands of people fit here, but it's a lot. It's a lot of people. They make some money. And that really helps a local track like this out. And I'll show you something here. I'm going to get Perry to help me. Some of them I know, and some of them I don't.
I'll ask you.
See, there's their number right there, so it will help us identify who's who. And I see we're coming up on the current points leader, Bobby Pierce's pit.
So Todd, so people will know they're going to run the World of Outlaws tonight, but they also have some local and lower classes running to help fill the show up.
Oh yes, oh yeah. Plus, you can't, like when let's say they run hot laps or qualifying for the super late models, they got to get those cars back in the pit and do some tuning and check them out, maybe change a tire. They got maintenance to do. So you need something to fill the time in between. And if you just couldn't run just the super late models, that would be just turning around way too fast.
Right.
So that's Bobby Pierce right there, the car. That's not him. He's probably in that toter right there, that rig. But that's his. He is known as the smooth operator, Bobby Pierce. And if I was guessing, I would say he's definitely the favorite tonight. And he definitely will be finishing up close to the front, but you never know. You just never can tell what's going to happen. Two races ago, I guess it was, maybe it was the last race. It doesn't matter. Very recently, that car right there was the #1 qualifier and was scheduled to start on the pole. But there's a rule that once you get up in line to go out onto the track, say for your heat race, you can do no maintenance. You can't make any adjustments or do anything to the car. Well, Bobby or one of his crew apparently thought there might be a low tire. So somebody jumped in and popped a gauge on that tire. And an official saw them do that, and they moved him to the back. He was probably going to win that race, and he came all the way from the back of the pack to finish 11th. But he lost a lot of ground to the guy in second place because of that. And yep.
We got an important question. Is Jeff asked it earlier, and Chris just asked it again. Is Ricky Bobby out there?
You know what? I think he's having some mental problems. He's getting some therapy.
Yeah.
And the last time we saw him, he was running down the highway in his underwear. So I can't say. So this is the kind of the cars I'm saying, the local guys that run. And I mean, this would be a fun race car to drive. Trust me.
Like a street stock.
That's so different tracks call them different things.
Uh-huh.
What class will this car be in?
Factory stock.
It's called factory stock. Yes,
Thank
you.
Yes,
good luck tonight.
Thank you, sir.
So I know they have factory stock, and some places call it hobby stock, and
yeah.
Different,
not just different tracks, different regions.
Right.
And different series. And this is called a modified. This would be just only one level below. Limited? Is it limited modified? All right, thank you. So yeah, It's not like a super late model, but it's getting close. That's a very expensive class to be in for a local or small, you know, for a working man. You got to have some money. All right. So, and they just mix them up. It's not like they put all the super late models together and all the stock cars together and all the modifieds together. And let's see, I'm hoping to get somebody, to find somebody to talk to, somebody famous. You know, I don't know, or somebody interesting, one of the drivers. I'm just kind of showing you what it's like over here in the pits. It's a very, you know, you could not do this in NASCAR racing. You can in the NHRA, you can walk around the pits. You know, they'll have their little area roped off. You can't go inside the ropes, but you can get within 8 or 10 feet of the crew and the driver if the driver's out and about. And this is the tech board. So every car here has to go through tech and make sure that they meet all the rules and stuff. There are certain things you can and can't do according to what class you're in. And somewhere around here, I'm not sure where they are, there should be some scales. As soon as the race is over, the top 3, they get weighed. And you can only weigh X amount. And I think it's less, they start with a certain weight, less 1 pound per lap for fuel burn off. And if you weigh less than that, you are disqualified. Because that's kind of like cheating, right? You go faster if you don't weigh as much. And
so I wonder, Todd, if anybody tries to calculate the mud stickage and well, they can add that to their weight.
Well, it definitely affects the weight, right?
Yep.
You're gonna make them heavier, wet mud. And some of those cars, especially on a mud, what they call a muddy track, they are caked in mud. It takes them up to like a half a day to wash a car when they get it back to their shop. Like 4 to 6 hours or something like that. Dustin Sorensen, I think is his name. And
Todd too, I could see
here's who I'm looking for right here.
Hey Todd.
Go ahead. Yep.
Just wanted to mention too that because of the air pressures and everything else, they have those covers over so the sun's not shining on the hubs or the tires or on that side.
Yeah, yep. That's one of the reasons. And the other ones is they don't want people to be able to see in there.
Right.
From what I understand,
set up.
They do things or think they have their secret, their tricks, whatever, their stuff. And yeah, so
that's probably more relevant
here it is.
Than what I said, yes.
So you can see it's not the For the Kids wrap. I still love this wrap. I have what's called a mini door of this right here. And last year when I walked up, I just caught it just right because Turbo was standing right there at the corner of the trailer and I got to visit with him a little bit. But we'll be back by here in a little bit. See if maybe I can get my t-shirt signed.
Hey, welcome in, Deb.
Hey, Ron said that Tyler stole his Sharpie and he wants it back.
I don't know where he's at.
I'm going to stop back by later. I got a shirt I need him to sign for the kids. Good luck to y'all tonight. Yep. All right. There's Brian Shirley right there. I think he's Perry's Brian Shirley in second or third. He's up there. No, he's 5th right now. 386 points back. I really like this guy. He's a good dude. And he's fast. You know, Tyler Earp's my favorite driver, but I have a lot of favorite, not a lot of favorites. There's a lot of drivers that I really, really, really like. They're just good people. So,
Thank you. Sorry, Todd.
That's an official with the racing series. Oh, look, they got fire extinguishers. These are the officials, race officials vehicles. They go out on the track and if something's going on with the driver, whatever, like if they're a car, if it's iffy, if there's equipment hanging off of it and they need to make sure that it's safe for it to continue riding, they'll get that driver to stop and one of these guys will check out that car. I'm not sure what that is. I think that's a starter. I think yep, that's a starter for for one of these cars. You just plug that. This is just a cap. Plug that in. It's an electric starter for a car, and they got some kind of fire suppressant there. That's cool. Thought we might see some cool stuff in here. It's got a GoPro. All right. Y'all see anything you want me to get a closer look at? Oh, we got food on this side. Dave's Grill. I want to do something right here, if you don't mind, Mr. Sock Monkey. If I can figure out how to do it. Maybe I shouldn't.
What are you gonna do?
Haven't done this a lot, people. So what I'm trying to do is flip my camera around. How do I do that?
One of them quads for a stand there, Todd.
All right, can you put me on?
There he is. You're on.
So me and Perry are in our happy place right now. And I'm glad to be here and taking y'all along. I'm not sure what to do. There we go, Perry. So trying to make it interesting. I'm no expert, like I know who every car is and what they are and all the technical stuff, all that. I'm doing the best I can. I just promise you, I'm having a really good time. I love this. And we're gonna go until my phone melts down, or the Sock Monkey said he's tired of it and he wants to quit. We're just gonna go for a while longer. Just want to let you know, you hear me talking about dirt racing and all the time. The reason I drove about, well, I guess about 3.5, 4 hours to get here. And this is by far the closest for me to get to, I don't think it's locked on to me. Anyway, this is the only super late model race close to Texas. And we're only like, how far are we from the Texas border? About 2 miles?
Yeah,
Texas is right there. Texas is over there. All right, I'm gonna go back around. Thank you for letting me kind of say how I feel about being at the racetrack.
No, I think anybody that follows you, Todd, and even watches my lives, and we talk about it a lot, they know how much you enjoy the racing. I love racing, but I like to just go to the races, and I don't know about all the drivers like you do. And I appreciate what you're doing. I'm just sitting here enjoying it along with everybody else.
Hang on, we're going to try to meet that little that race fan right there. Perry, where's Nick Hoffman at? That's what I thought. He is chasing Bobby Pierce for the championship, the 9 car right there, and he has been on a roll lately. The dude has got it. He's got it locked down, and it should be interesting. It's a shame that I won't be able to, live stream and show y'all the racing. We can't do that. There's a company called Flow Racing. It's a streaming service that, of course, I subscribe to. If I was sitting at my desk at home, I would be watching this race tonight on Flow Racing. And we have a race dog here. Can you tell us who that is?
That's Mo.
That's Mo. Does Mo enjoy coming to the races?
Oh, yeah.
Is he with the Nick Hoffman's team?
No, he's with us. We're in the 2 car.
Okay, so what do you think about tonight?
Well, hopefully everything works out.
I hope so too.
I know it'll be a good show, but I hope we have our luck come our way.
Yeah, who's your driver?
He just disappeared. I don't know where he went. Colby Morrison's name.
Is he local?
Oh, we're from Fort Worth.
Fort Worth?
Yep.
Oh, so do y'all race down, there's a track, I'm trying to think, is it called the Heart of Texas?
I've never raced a late model there. I used to race modifieds there a long time.
Oh, I see. That's a nice track, I've heard.
It is.
Yeah. Where does he race in Fort Worth?
We travel for the most part.
Oh,
Come to some comp cams or up to Oklahoma to race or catch
Yeah.
these guys when they're around.
but that's a super late model, huh?
Yeah.
Is it a young fella trying to get
Yeah.
started? Yeah. Well, I'll keep an eye on him. What's
All
his name?
Colby Moore.
Colby Moore. All right. Thank you. Are you crew chief or something? Just one of the crew members?
I'm a pretend crew chief. I may look like I know what I'm doing. I don't have a clue what I'm
Well, I can tell you this. We're live streaming on YouTube. And I think Colby.
Yeah.
I think Colby just made some new fans. We're going to keep an eye out
All
and be
right, good
rooting
deal.
for Colby.
Yeah, good
All
deal.
right. Thank you so much.
Well, have a great evening.
What's your name?
Mike Moore.
Mike. Nice to meet you, Mike.
Absolutely.
And
Mo.
Mo, hope you have a good time, buddy. Go get them. All right.
Where y'all
Hey,
from?
Todd.
I'm from Brenham, Texas.
Oh,
Go ahead.
Anthony, just want to give a shout out to.
I played baseball
Oh,
years
sorry.
ago.
Let him go
with,
for a second. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Anthony, just giving a shout out to Perry for helping, saying thank you and hello.
Bo Hart.
You just got a shout out for helping.
Okay. First name of Bo Hart in Brenham. Have you heard of that name?
No, I'm sorry.
Played baseball with a guy from there.
Brenham's a big time baseball town.
Yeah.
We got people wanting to see the rest of the racetrack, but it was really nice to meet you. Thank
Nice
you
to
for
meet you.
spending some time
Yep.
with us.
You bet.
All right. So this is a guy, this young fella. If he was around, I bet he would talk to us a little bit about what it's like to break into super late model racing. You see, there's the inside the cockpit of the car, and if that steering wheel was on that steering wheel shaft, he wouldn't be able to get in this car. Howdy. So see, the steering wheel is over there. So he's got to get in, and you got to be in pretty good shape just to get in one of these cars, right?
Get some big boys in them.
Yeah, I know they do. Like, I no offense, I love the guy, but it amazes me how easy it is for Jason Fager to hop in a race car.
Oh, I know.
But he's done it a few times, right?
Done most of his life.
Yeah, very cool. Good luck tonight.
Appreciate it.
All right. Whole lot of those running around here. And if you did this full time, you'd really appreciate that, right? As opposed to walking everywhere you went. And let's see here.
Todd, when you go back
Yes,
by.
sir.
Hey, Todd.
Yeah, I'm listening.
If you go back by next time, if you go and Mo's still out there, Anthony was wondering what kind of dog. Asked what kind of dog he is. I didn't see. that.
Okay.
All right.
I think he's a model or more retriever, but I'm not sure. He looked like he had some bloodhound in him, didn't he?
He did when he first.
I think he's.
looked up
I think
there.
he's a mix, but I don't believe he's a pure bloodhound. But they look like a very specialty vest of some sort. I don't know whether he's a what do they call those, a comfort dog or something like that.
Yeah.
They got some pretty cool wraps on some of these cars. Oh, look, that's Ricky Thornton Jr. So that dude is good. Where's Ricky Thornton Jr. at? So I think here's the thing. Some of these guys race Lucas Oil Series. And if Lucas Oil Series, that is where they're competing for a points championship, is not racing that weekend or that night, they may come to a World of Outlaws race. These are competing series. The Lucas Oil Series and the World of Outlaws, the super late models. They're both big time, and they both have some of the top drivers, but there are a few big events that all of them go to, right? Like the World 100, they call it, and then there's the racing at the Eldora. There's probably half a dozen of what they call, what are they called? Oh, I forget. They're kind of like the majors in golf or something like that. There's a term they use for them. But anyway, there's RTJ's car, and anywhere he goes, he is a threat to win. There's no doubt about it. The guy is just super talented. And I don't see him. It's very cool, though. All right. Is Thornton Jr. way down there? I think he's a Lucas Oil guy. Yeah, he's probably several pages back. Because if he competed full-time in World of Outlaws, he would be in the top groups. So we're going to show this though, just as an example. He's going to be there somewhere, Perry. I'm pretty sure I saw it. Ricky Thornton Jr. And it might be easier just to look for the 20 car. Oh, that's Jimmy Owens. Oh, 20. Wait. Who is that? I thought that was Ricky Thornton Jr. I might be wrong. Doesn't have the name right there. Am I? Oh, Tricky TC. That's no. I was wrong. Where was that? The 20? No. Jimmy Owens. Okay. Sorry about that. But what I did say is true. A lot of the Lucas Oil Series racers will race World of Outlaws and vice versa at the regular events in the series. And they're called the Crown Jewels. So there are certain Crown Jewel races in super late model racing that everybody's coming to, no matter what series they run. Because they pay like $100 grand to win and stuff like that. And they're just, so this is probably, if not one of probably the most popular driver in the series, in any series, Brandon Sheppard. He's been racing a long time, and he's just a super nice guy. Super nice. He would be like, remember like Dale Earnhardt Jr. won the Driver of the Year award in NASCAR for like, I don't know, 15 straight years. That would be Brandon Sheppard. And he's not that old. I would say he's probably late 40s, maybe. He might be 50, I don't know. But if he was around, as nice a guy as he is, if I asked him if I could have a minute, I guarantee you 100% he would take the time to speak to me. And I really, anytime Brandon Sheppard is doing good or winning, I'm not complaining. That's what I meant. Like, Tyler Erb's my favorite driver, but there are a lot of drivers I really like and appreciate. And just as an example of one of these rigs, you see up there, that top door, there's a backup car in there, a car just like this, almost a twin to it, as close as they can get with the setup. And it may be adjusted a little bit different in case this car is just a dog and they can't get it lined out. You know, handling is a big part of this. Shocks and springs and loads and torsion bars and all kind of stuff, right? So they may very well, even if they don't crash, they may get the backup car out and see how it runs on this track if things are horrible. If like in hot laps or in a heat race, they destroy this car and there's no way they can fix it in time to run the feature, they will unload that car up there and have one ready to race. And there's going to be extra engines and transmissions and every kind of part they need, front end parts, rear end parts, everything inside of this. This is like a mobile shop, right? Like a mobile parts store and shop. This thing right here is a tire grinder. They mount the wheel on that hub right there, and that spins it. See all these shavings on the ground? They grind these tires. See? They grind them down because they don't want them slick. They ground the finish off of the tire and get it down to where we'll have the best traction possible. And those tires are up to now anywhere from $300 to $400 a piece, and they will go through quite a few of them every race night, especially the right rears.
And Todd too, when they're using those as they're racing, those are slicking those off, so they'll regrind it, put the grooves back.
Yes, after a race. Yep, after a race, they got to grind them again. That's right. And of course, they got to eat, right?
Yep.
And there's where the driver and the crew stay. And that's a motor home, or this whole rig, I think, all together is a toter home. And there's the toter, and there's the home, I guess. I don't know. Pretty cool. There's I saw one on Facebook. You know, I follow a lot of drivers on Facebook, and they were going to sell their whole rig, you know, both pieces. And it was used and only had like 300,000 miles on it. And they talked all about it, how nice it was and everything. And I think it was 850,000 was the asking price. Brand new, one of those rigs. I think you're probably talking about $1.5 million or more, something like that.
Yeah.
They're a very special piece of equipment. Takes a lot of money to go super late model racing, and it doesn't pay that well. There's the people say you do that, they do this, but the people that do it because they love it. They're not trying to get rich doing it. Kay Dillard, I really like that guy. Isn't he? Like I said, I can't remember all of this stuff. I think he might be local. Who's the guy that's local? So see, he's only raced in 13 World of Outlaws races. Yeah, see, he's local. He's from Boothill, Louisiana. The crowd, a lot of people in the crowd came to see that guy, and wasn't he leading last year when we were here? Wasn't he leading, and he lost a tire or something? I know the people were going nuts, and yeah. So anyway, I would love it. There's a lot. He's got a lot of family and friends here. I know the announcers talked about it last year a lot. That's how I know that he's a local favorite, and he does race around the country sometime. But Perry just looked. We got a sheet here of the 38 races. Kay Dillard has raced in 13 of them so far in the World of Outlaw series. But I think he races here against other locals a lot.
Yeah.
And that's the cool. Go ahead.
The cool thing too about racing is you can see there, and it's a family thing, you know.
Oh, absolutely. Good point. 100%.
Yep.
There's a perfect illustration right there. So you got a baby with a bottle, and we got kids playing in the dirt. And when they grow up, they might be playing in the dirt in one of these.
Yep.
That's the dream.
Am I doing okay? I'm not.
I don't know. I think we're doing great. Is anybody? If nobody's complaining, I guess we're doing all right.
No, we're doing a great job. What I was saying is I'm not doing much, but I am enjoying your commentary. You're doing an awesome job, and everybody seems to be enjoying it. I think we need to keep rolling. I'm hoping that you can get an interview with one of the drivers that you're looking for.
Yeah, I hope so. But if we don't, that's all right.
Sure.
I'll do that later and put it on my channel. That's what. What was I going to say? Oh, so here's another cool thing about this. There's a lot of these cars here that I don't recognize, and they're not going to be on the sheet, the points World of Outlaws points leaders sheet or whatever that Perry's got right there. See, we got it right there. There's Bobby Pierce at the top, Nick Hoffman, Ryan Gustin, Tim McCready, and Brian Shirley, Dennis Erb, and Drake Chopman. Those are the first page, top 7. So these are the top dogs that travel all over the country. They've got big time sponsors that pay for all of what they do. And you also have, like at this track, they have local guys that race at this one and other regional tracks, and they race super late models amongst themselves. It's a very different level of racing than the World of Outlaws. But now when the World of Outlaws come here, those guys, the locals, or people within, like the one guy we talked to, they're from Fort Worth. How far from Fort Worth to here would you say, Perry? Approximately. How far from Fort Worth to here would you say it is?
It's probably 250 miles.
Yeah, 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think it's that far.
Yeah, about about 3 to 4 hours, 3 hours.
Anyway, 3 to 5 hours. They drove over here to get to. It's their chance to race with the big boys, right? And they can tell people, "Hey, I raced with the World of Outlaws," and you never know. You know, some of them, it has happened where they hit it just right, and that car is handling, and the guy is on point, and he can finish on the podium. Very, very rare, you know, but it would be like an amateur finishing in the top 5 at the Masters. But has that ever happened, Mr. Sock Monkey? Yes, it has.
Yes, it has.
All right, everybody, always remember, you got to keep your chain oiled. That's very important. Look, she's not walking. That's a smart lady. She's got a ride. How y'all? All right, here we go. I should know whose car this is. 22. Oh, Drake Chopman. So we looked at that sheet. I think he's in 7th, right? So he's a very young guy that's kind of exploded on the scene. And he is a very skilled race car driver. And he's kind of a quiet young man usually, but he definitely knows how to drive a race car. Keep an eye on him. He's always a threat. He's good. Got a pretty race car too. I'm pretty sure that's him. I just walked over there. I'm not 100% sure. As he walked by, I thought, you know what? I think that is Drake Trotman right there. If he was in a hurry. He was headed somewhere. He was on a mission. All right, let's look at the inside of Drake Trotman's car. It's going to look very similar to the other one. That's they're very confined in there. I don't know how they do what they do. Has a race receiver here, so every time they go around, there's an electronic pickup, and it tells. That's how they keep up with the drivers, their times, and like in qualifying, you can see in real time the race receiver transmits that, and they put it on an electronic board up there, kind of like a scoreboard, and you can see who's leading the qualifying, the fastest time, and all that. And if you're watching on Flow Racing, it shows up immediately if you're streaming the races. So we're just looking at more cars. I don't know what else to do. Haven't seen a lot of the drivers out.
Yeah. I don't see a problem with that. I think there's, people are doing what they need to do. RH88 is making dinner, but they're listening in the background. Veronica, I know she was cleaning up my fluffy pack. She's listening in the background. I think we just keep on going for a little while. Yeah.
Mike Marlin. Okay, there's something I wanted to say about him. See, he's only raced in 12 of the World of Outlaws races, but if you check this out right here, Langenfelder Mechanical Operators. You recognize that at all, Sock Monkey? So that's all right. You don't have to come back. Go ahead and do what you need to do. Just don't forget you got a mic on.
No, I'm
right.
here. I was here. I was going to ask Minnow something, but go ahead. What you ask?
So hunt the front.
Yes.
Remember, it used to be. We're gonna get to see a guy buffing a tire. Now I'll get back to that.
Okay.
It's gonna be loud, so it'd be a good time for you to go ask her.
Okay.
Check out the dude's shirt. You think Tide will wash that out? All temperature. Anyway, he's buffing the tire, getting ready to race, and I'm sure he spends hours a week doing that. I got to get away from that buffer to be able to hear you.
Okay.
All right.
Deb asked what kind of fuel the cars are burning. These cars.
What kind of what?
Fuel.
It's some kind of I should know that exactly, but it's some kind of an alcohol blend, like methyl alcohol or something, I believe. Can you Google search that, Sock Monkey? Because I don't want to. That's a good question that needs to be answered right. Number 19R. I think that's Ryan Gustin. Yep. So this is the car that's currently in third place, 270 points back. So like if he wins tonight and Bobby Pierce has trouble and finishes in the 20-somethings, he's got a shot to move up, and he's still in it for the points championship, is what I'm saying. But he needs a little bit of luck. So we're coming up on an hour, and I'm not saying, okay, I'm going to turn it off. I'm just saying anytime after that is overtime, and there are several factors there. One is my phone battery, which I can't see, but I know from experience, live streaming on my own channel, I'm probably down into the 20s, into the mid-20s. So if I die, if I go away suddenly, unexpectedly, you'll know. And I don't think it would be overheating because it's steadily cooling off here. I don't know if you can see that. The sun is rapidly headed toward the horizon, which is wonderful. We're going over to the other side of that pit lane, or that pit road. I got the sun right in my eye here. I'm trying to get behind one of these trailers so I can actually see.
So
I'm
Todd,
blinded by the light.
blinded by the light. Hey, Todd,
Right, yeah,
yeah,
it'll be setting soon. I'm sorry.
I did the fuel Google, and with the AI, it was just way too deep, too much. But it is an alcohol blend that they use.
Yeah, oh, I shouldn't be doing that. What am I doing? I should. Bad Todd. So that's the one car. So Bilstein is a big sponsor of a lot of these cars, and that's a shot company. This series is sponsored by the Real American Beer Company, and I have made a point. If I ever see that, I'm going to buy one or a 6-pack and try it. I appreciate them sponsoring the World of Outlaws late models. Last year it was Case Equipment. What are we talking about? No, this isn't Brandon Shepherd. There can be more than one number one. I guarantee you this is, I think that this is more local or something. We'll try to find out.
Yeah, Todd, I would be interested in finding out what that brew is as well, and trying that.
What is?
What that?
Oh, the
that,
beer.
Yeah, that beer. I think that would be interesting. Make an interesting.
Yeah, of course it's going to be mass produced. It's going to be like a Miller Lite or something like that. So this is a guy named Peyton Brown, and I guarantee you this is one of those guys that he's getting his chance to race with the big boys, and I'm sure he's really excited about it.
So I want to ask a couple of questions that are in the chat there. So it's the races. It says racing starts at 7, right? But we don't know if that's just hot laps or actual racing there, Jeff. And then Deb, we looked at that tire thing a little while ago. They're cutting grooves in there and making the tires so they're not so slick, so they get better traction.
Yep. Okay, I'm going to talk about these things right here. It's called a pit box. So inside of that box is tools and parts and things that they're most likely or commonly might need, and they will use this machine right here. And when their race is coming up, when their racing car is going to be on the track, they can pull that pit box out into the infield. And let's say a car has a mechanical problem, a water leak, a tire go down, anything that can be fixed quickly, they pull in. They call it what's called a hot pit, and they can pull into the pits, and their crew can jump on it, and using the tools and equipment from that pit box, try to get him ready to go back on the track. And if they can get that done, like during the caution, and get back out on the track before the caution's over and the race restarts, then they're back in the race. And they're scrambling when they're doing that.
So do they lose positions there, Todd, to the back?
It depends. So if you did not, let's say there's an accident, if you are deemed to have caused that accident, or you came to a complete stop, you have to go to the back. Okay, let's say if it's no fault of your own and you didn't cause it, somebody else caused it, but there is a caution, and you pull into the pits and you just have your crew adjust something or do some minor repair or something like that, and you get back on the track, you weren't at fault and you never came to a complete stop, you can rejoin the race at the position that you were in when the caution came out.
Very good. Thank you.
You don't lose your spot.
Nice.
That's going to be another. Well, when I say local guys, they still do travel. I mean, this is somebody I've never heard of. They're not big time on any of these series, but you can see they've also got the full blown toter home, the big hauler, and it's for them. It's big time. There's a very special trailer I've been looking for, and he's generally right over here. And well, I'll go ahead and explain what it is. I talked to him last year, and a really nice guy. And So there's what the engine of a dirt super late model looks like. And gosh, I'm trying to remember. I should know this. I think we're talking around 900 horsepower. See, that's a Clements, which is a very famous engine builder for a lot of teams. There are about 6 or 8 main big time engine builders.
Hey, Todd.
So I think we're talking about 700 to 900 horsepower. Is that right?
Hey, Todd.
Yep.
So looking at that engine there, and I don't know if everybody knows what a cart engine is, but what is the difference between that and a cart engine?
You mean crate?
Crate. I'm sorry. Yes.
Okay, a crate engine is a factory spec engine from Chevrolet, and you buy it. It comes out of the crate, and it's spec'd out a certain way with a certain cam in it, with certain everything. You can't change it. You can't modify it, and it's less horsepower. I think they're about 450 or 500 horsepower. And listen to this. This is interesting. There are races that a guy that has a crate engine, and he races in what's called the crate class. They have their own class, but they are eligible. They can enter a super late model race. The guys that have the full-blown super late model engines with nearly or at least double the horsepower that they have, and they can compete. They can even possibly win under the right track conditions, because a slick track, so it is a real thing that sometimes the lesser horsepower is a good thing, because the big horsepower overpowers the track. They're spinning their tires a lot. They can't get traction, right? They're just riding. It's like a fine line between getting around the corner and accelerating and losing it, where that guy in the crate engine has just got the hammer down, pedal all the way to the floor, all the way around. His car's handling good, and it sticks, and he can compete with them. It's amazing.
Okay, I have another
So
question.
I got somebody to talk to.
While you're there, where
Go
you're
ahead.
at, you can see that stack of tires to your right.
That's where we're going. I was waiting for, yes, that we're fixing to go talk to a dude.
Oh, okay.
That's the tire truck, the tire trailer.
Okay.
So what this guy does, he travels around, follows the series, whatever, goes to these races, and if a team needs a tire and they don't have it in their inventory, here he is. He's available. All right, so let's go talk to him. Ready?
Yep.
All right. How are you doing?
Hi.
I think I talked to you last year. You're real, maybe.
I haven't been here before.
Okay,
I had
well,
a different guy from our shop come and do it.
Okay, I talked to him. Super nice guy.
Yeah, Ricky.
And very informative. So you got a lot of tires here. We're on YouTube, and just try. A lot of people that have watched this or watched YouTube channel. I'm live streaming with my friend on his channel.
Oh, cool.
But I'm trying to show people how cool super dirt racing is and super late model racing. And everybody's interested in the tires, the stack of tires that you have here. So when I asked Ricky, say his name, I stopped by and I asked him if I wanted to sponsor a tire, like buy a right rear for my favorite driver, approximately what would that cost me?
They are $241.99 plus tax.
Okay, I thought it was a little bit more than that.
No, there's a sprint car tires that are a little bit more. This is a spec tire, and it's designed to be inexpensive for these guys to help out.
Right, and the series won't let you deviate from certain tires that you can run.
So they're going to mandate, the tire size. So it's going to be a 90 kind of carcass on the front and the left rear, and then a 92 on the right rear. Then there's 4 different compounds to go along with them. And then every track or series, they'll take different rules that they have to run. Like here, they're allowed to run 2s on the front and the left. So a lot of guys are coming over and getting the 90 number 2.
Oh, if they don't have a
Their
2, and
car.
the 2 is a softer tire.
It's a softer tire.
So I understand, like a longer race where and the 2 is going to wear faster. It's going to get more
Correct.
grip.
So if it rubbers up, you're always risking with it. But that's what racing's about. You're
Right.
taking that risk. You want to win, you're going to try whatever you can to get that edge and get an extra half a second on a lap time. That could be a huge difference for you.
Yeah.
But, if it rubber up real bad,
Yep.
you know.
I've seen racing on Flow, whatever, streaming, and all the cars would be running 2s and 3s or something like that. And that car that ran the harder tire, they're back in the pack all the longer race.
Yeah.
And at the end of the race, here he comes, and their tires are shot.
Yeah, I mean, it just happens sometimes. That track condition is so important, and the driver's skill. You know, there's a lot of factors that goes into it.
Yeah. So y'all travel with the series.
So we only come whenever it's
I'll get
in
with
our
you.
territory. So we have a 5-state territory. So if it's in one of those 5 states, then we'll be there with it. But whenever they go out, there'll be another Hoosier distributor that'll take over
I
and
see.
service it from
So
there.
you have the Hoosier franchise distributorship for 5 states.
Correct.
And where are y'all out of?
Dallas, Texas is our main headquarters, but we're Smiley's Racing also, and we have 4 stores there. So we have those Hoosier tires in all 4 of those also.
And you sell a lot of other parts through Smiley's.
Yes,
right?
a lot of parts, fuel, safety apparel. You know, we're trying to be a one-stop shop for all racers and have everything that they need.
We have a question. What's the question?
So when you're looking at those tires, they don't look, I mean, obviously they're racing tires, but they don't look like a normal tire. They're all, sidewalls are all collapsed and stuff. So how does that work and how do those?
Yeah, they're curious about, like, you go to the tire shop, the tires look like tires, and these are all collapsed like that. It's just because the sidewalls are so thin.
Well, we'll show
You
you.
can do
They're a bias ply tire, so they're a nylon core. So the tire just folds out to be like a normal tire.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to do it all the way because people want them still crushed down.
So it's space saving.
yeah, it saves space. It makes it easier for us to stack and handle them in the shop. And then whenever we go to ship them, we'll actually pull them in the corners and strap them down and then lock 2 of them together to save the racer shipping costs.
Right.
And we
It's
ship
a
them out of the
smaller
box.
container.
Yeah, you can basically take 2 tires and fit it together to be the same size as 1 tire would be by the way that we prep them. So it takes a little more work on our part, but it saves them some money. So hopefully they got more money to spend with us on the next go round.
That's awesome. Who's your favorite driver?
Which kind of racing?
Super late models. World
Well,
of
I mean, it's
Outlaws.
always been Scott Bloomquist, but now, you know, I really like John Mitchell, Morgan Bagley. I like him. I like everybody.
So
mean,
I thought you were going to say I can't say that because they're my customers.
Well, everyone's our customers, but you know,
I like Tyler Erb. He's my favorite
I like
driver.
Tyler.
But I like a lot of them.
Yeah, it's hard not to.
How
I mean,
can
everybody's so friendly, and it's so much fun just being out here with everybody.
Yeah. A day at the races is hard to beat.
Hold the camera.
Oh. Okay. Well, I think we're about done. That's all right, Perry. Thank you very much. So you know what? Too, Brandon Shepard is hard not to like, right?
I mean,
He's one
all of them are
nicest
hard
guys
not to like.
I know. You're right. You're right. That's cool. Man, what's your name?
Matthew.
Matthew, I appreciate you spending the time.
Absolutely.
That was awesome. We learned something, and it's very interesting.
Yeah. Well, if you have any more questions, come on back. We'll be here all night.
All right. Do you close up shop and get to go watch the racing, or
I could
you have
if
to
I
be here in
wanted
case
to.
somebody
You know,
needs
I'm
something?
doing like he's doing. I'll just watch it on my phone from here, just in case somebody has a problem. They need to come over and get a tire. I don't want to be closed for a second.
So
you
you
know,
have a
during the race.
subscription to Flow Racing,
Of course.
right? So everybody out there, if you want to watch dirt late model racing or a whole bunch of other racing and
Mhm.
sports events, it's on Flow Sports, and then a part of Flow Sports is Flow Racing.
Correct.
Right. Thank you so much.
You're
Matthew.
welcome. Y'all have a good
Awesome.
day.
You
Thanks
be
for coming
safe out
by.
there on the road.
Yeah, you too.
All right. Okay, so we walked along over there, and we walked down that row, and we walked back up here. So we've made it full circle. We have one more stop. Perry, I'm going to give you the camera, and we're going to go see if Mr. Erb is around his car, because things are fixing to start happening. It's either now or never, and we're going to give it one more shot. Right there. See the green #1, best. It says best up there on the top of his hauler because his biggest sponsor is Best Performance Motorsport.
I hope he's there, Todd, for you.
I'm sorry?
I hope he is
Got
there.
got a generator right beside me. Give me a second.
Okay.
I can't hear nothing. Okay, try me now.
I'm just saying, I hope Tyler is there this time for you.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
Got a little kid on a 4-wheeler doing about 60 going down pit road. I think he wants to be a racer. Yeah. Are you Tyler Erb's mom?
Yeah.
My name is Todd Sawyer.
Oh, you met Clark the other day for lunch.
I did. I have been
I
wanting.
just put a septic in for him like 2 days before that. And he sent me a picture. Hey,
He took a picture and said he was going to show it to you.
he did.
So I know there's a race tonight and he's busy and everything. So everybody, my daughter was at Texas Children's too. So I also have quite an affinity for that place. So you know how I must feel about that wrap and how cool that was.
Yeah, we were just there yesterday.
You were?
Yeah, we took it down there yesterday.
Awesome. Everybody, this is Tyler Erb's mom.
Hello.
And I got brain lock. Shauna? Sandra. I got the S part right. So anyway, so I was telling them about the shirt, the wrap, and how the wrap came about and everything. And I bought my shirts that I ordered online haven't come yet.
Yeah.
So I went to the Race Ranch trailer and I got this and I was hoping to get him to sign it. And Aaron, the flip flop man, he said that Tyler stole his Sharpie and he wants it back.
Okay, I'll make sure I take him one back.
All right. You think you can help me out or what's he up to?
I don't know where he's at right now, but after the races, just come back by and he'll.
What do you think the chances are in the off season that I could spend like 5 minutes with him? I got a YouTube channel and that would really help out.
I mean, you just have to reach out to him and.
I don't know how to do that. I mean, he's kind of famous. I'm sorry, I didn't have a mic close to you. I hope they could hear you. I was standing close.
Well,
I'm going to try.
Yeah, just reach out to him on that Turbo page.
Yeah, I do. I leave a lot of comments.
Yeah.
Some of
we'll
them.
message him. And
I
then,
was kind of mad at him for going to a race that I couldn't stream. And then I was really happy that he swept the whole thing Friday and Saturday night.
Yeah.
So that was very cool. Thank you so much. I know you're busy too. Big night.
Yeah, he'll be back later. Just pop back by.
Okay, and I have something. I'm probably not going to see him again. So I have one more thing, and I want you to tell him this. I met him last year. He was super nice, and I brought him and the crew Bucky's beaver nuggets. And do you know how it went here last year? It was not good, right?
Not good.
So I want
We
you.
left before the feature started.
I want you to tell him never eat another beaver nugget as long as he lives. Okay? There's that. So I brought something totally different for the crew today.
Okay.
All right? Hang on. I'll be right back. Excuse me, Perry.
What'd you bring?
So I don't know how much further you could get from beaver nuggets as Bucky's jerky.
Oh, they like turkey.
So we got beef jerky and turkey jerky.
I will give
And
it to him.
hopefully this is better luck than beaver nuggets.
Yeah, the beaver nugget was not good last year.
Right. Thank you so much, Sandra.
All right, thank you.
Thank you for
Just
taking
come
the
back
time. All right. Y'all are awesome.
Thank you.
And go Texas Children's Hospital, right?
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
Guys.
Have a good evening. All right.
Todd,
So we didn't get Tyler Erb. We got his mom.
Yep,
How cool is that?
it's very cool.
All right. So I think that's a good spot to call it a day. I'm pretty happy.
I think
And,
and you made my job, my life.
I got a lot of racket here.
You made my
Okay, go
life
ahead.
so cool. I didn't have to do anything but sit here and enjoy, answer a few chats. But you and Perry, thank you so much.
All right.
This is fun. I wish I was with you, brother.
All right. I wish you were too. We're going to go get in our seat and have a cold snack and
All
get
right.
ready for some racing. And I'll tell her, but I don't know, no promises, but very likely I'm going to charge my phone when I get back up there a little bit and do a pop-up live stream from up in the stands later on my channel after the racing starts. I don't know how long that'll last or what I'll be able to show or anything like that, but why not? You know, we're here to have fun.
Yep.
So-
And I thank you guys so much, and I'll be watching for that. Send me a text before you do that. Thank you to everybody that came in here. Appreciate all of you. Todd, I appreciate what you did. Perry, I appreciate you, my friend. Hope to see you pretty soon, Perry. I haven't seen you for a long time. So,
All right. I'm going to close by saying, hey, everybody, treat other people and animals, the critters, the way you want to be treated. And until next time, this is Todd with
Soft Monkey
and Perry.
and Perry. You know what? I'm gonna say goodbye to these guys. Todd, I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you very much. And I'm gonna pop your mic off. And all you guys here, thank you for coming in. I appreciate you all so much. That was a fun one. Todd did all the work. Hey, Barry's in here. Hi, Barry. It was fun. I appreciate you guys coming. I think we're going to pop out of here. I had some garden stuff I was going to show you, but I'll do that at another time. Got my garlic getting ready to go. But yeah, Todd did such a wonderful job, and I appreciate you guys all coming in. Thank you so much. Hope to see you next time. I appreciate everything you guys do, and I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody coming in and all the support you guys give me. So thank you. We'll see you on the next one. And I am going to get a video out one of these days. I promise. I just heard Minnow laugh in there. I took video this last week. I'm kind of having an editing block where I still want to sit down and do it, but I got to do it. Thank you all so much. Love you all. Appreciate you. We'll see you on the next one. See ya.